he'll the things he'll argue is like it's okay, because you know how you'll talk to yourself, right? Like we all talk to ourselves, right? Like, so for example, you'll be like, oh man, I gotta go do that thing today. Fuck, I don't want to though. I'm freaking lazy. You're talking to yourself, right?
Mm-hmm.
Gman does this, right? But he will have like full-on conversations with himself, you know, and they'll be like ridiculous. And that's the shit he'll start arguing, you know, like you know, he'll be like, oh man, come on, man, those like he'll be having conversation with himself, saying like, man, you atheists think I'm threatened by you, man. I'm not threatened by you for nothing. Oh, but you always say to not talk to us. I said, well, hey, baby, that's because and he'll just have these like ridiculous conversations with himself, and that's the shit he's arguing on. So that whole thing about, oh, they're claiming to be smart. No one says that. No, that's when he's having his conversations with himself. You know, the atheists.
I'm trying not to laugh.
Yeah, like the atheists in his imaginary conversations are saying, you know, hey, well, look, G-Man, I'm smart. Okay, I'm smart. That's why when I say that evolution is real, but you know, nobody says that. But in his imaginary conversations, that's what we're saying, and that's what he's going on.
As opposed to listening to it through the rumor mill. Because when you go to the rumor mill, that's when you're going to get your butt handed to you. Because a lot of people in here believe I'm dumb because somebody told you I was dumb. Then you have a conversation with me, and you're like, "Oh, I can take G-Man. I can take G-Man." He believes what? Oh, I'll take G-Man. And then you're coming in the room, and you'll say something. I'll be like, "Oh, really? Where you get that information from?" And then I'll show you that you're wrong. You're like, "Wait a minute. You're not supposed to know that. You're dumb." That's because you listen to the rumors. You ain't hear that stuff come out of my mouth directly. Every time she uploads one of those videos on her YouTube channel, she's endangering herself. She just don't know it yet. Because I like how people are constantly coming to me. Hey, G-Man, 7 years in prison, wiretapping. You don't know the law. You don't know the law. And you don't know. Okay, just keep doing what you're doing. I'll show you what I don't know. Keep doing what you're doing. And I'll show you exactly what I know. All right? So, it is what that. I mean, it is what it is. Shani is innocent. I was actually a witness when you guys claimed that they wasn't eating, and then the lady knocked on the door, and I couldn't believe it. The kids were eating, and then they say, "Oh, we heard that the kids wasn't eating." I'm like, "Oh, okay. I see how real this is. They're really harassing you guys, huh? They're really harassing you." See, if you would have did that to me, CPS would have been at your house the very next day. For those of you who got kids out there, because I always give receipts, and you know I do. So, one day, knowing you. You probably grew up poor and says, I can't wait to get away from these dirty black people. I'm going to go to school, and I'm going to get educated, and I'm going to think I'm better than everybody. That was your goal in life. Yeah, that's what you're living right now. You're living your dream. You're doing better than all the dirty black people that you was hanging around, dude. Congratulations. You're a failure, dude. You're an utter failure. You're an utter failure. Okay? And Dragnut has become a supreme ruler, telling out all 10,000 of his subs what is right and what is wrong. He has become the very thing that he hates. You guys can keep worshiping him and going, acting like he's accomplished something. He accomplished something. He accomplished God mode. Because now he's looking down at you little people saying, I got 10,000 subs. Let me tell you what's right and what's wrong. Because Dragnut said so. I'll never forget the day these atheists told me nobody tells me what to do. I bet you $50 that's not true.